When the settlement appears, don't walk away. I was in court today on a matrimonial action, and this was a compliance conference. So the case has been going on, not for a tremendously long time, but the better part of a year. Summons, complaint with the defendant. Summons and complaint, some negotiation, a request for judicial intervention, a preliminary conference. Some discovery was done. It's not complete, mostly complete, and a 20-year marriage. So they already know information about each other. And today we were presented with an offer. Now, there's a property involved in this transaction. And what do you do with a property when there's a transaction? Well, one side buys out the other. So there's two people. One buys out the other, or the other buys out the other. Someone has to buy out the other person. Or you keep it, operate it together, if that's even a possibility. Sometimes it is. Or you sell it to a third party. For the last few months, my client has wanted to purchase using the equity that belongs to this person, and buy out his spouse or her spouse, whatever way you want to do it. So other side said, what do you think about selling? And actually spoke to my client before court, and we were working through navigating the process of how the client could buy out the other side. Last week, we had given the name of an appraiser in an effort to buy out, but then to pay off the existing mortgage and pay the amount of equity that the other side is entitled to. It really would be hard. There would be a difficult situation. It would be difficult for my client to obtain that mortgage just because of the circumstance. So we had reviewed that prior to the court conference, and my client, in a resigned fashion, said, I might have to sell. Then the other side said, would you like to sell? Brought that to my client. We just went through all of the circumstances, job, payroll, assets under management, what was available, what had to be paid off, what equity we anticipate having to pay the other side. What would you like to do? If you don't have to, we can continue to explore purchasing the other side out. And said, let's agree to sell. So a settlement was offered. We accepted. It's a settlement that really, given these particular factual circumstances, really benefits my client. Neither side is a loser in this situation. We're selling, and we're going to sell it for top dollar, fair market value to a third person, and then split the other side is probably happier. My client wanted to buy. But there are times in life where we don't always get what we want. The words of the Rolling Stones. You get what you need, and we need finality. That was another part of the first conversation. Really just need this to be over. I'd really like to end the divorce. Okay, me too. I don't want to prolong it any longer than it has to go. It was open for some portion of this length of time because we wanted to buy out the property, but it doesn't look like it would work out without a lot of difference. So we didn't walk away. We hand wrote an agreement. We went to inquest, and we finished the divorce. It would be tethered together for a time until the house is sold. Right? We have cooperation on both sides, and don't have to chop it up. You need me, Frank, BrunoLaw.com.